Hello there. Welcome to my channel. And now here is our story. Have you ever lost something important? Well, maybe not something extremely valuable or world-changing, but still important for you personally? But don't jump to conclusions too quickly. This is no ordinary stone. This one is ancient, mysterious, and magical. Why am I saying that? Because this stone has the power to speak any language in existence. 6. There we read, in those days a copy of the law of Moses was found in the temple of the Lord, the true God, under the cloak of a prophet, who hid it in a hole in the ground near the wall, while the wicked king was searching for it. Well, that's not quite true. Or is it? Let me explain. After all, finding anything that is 3,200 years old is incredible in itself. But adding the mystery and the legends that surround this artifact makes it even more exciting. Just imagine what secrets it could unlock if we could only decipher the language it speaks. It might just change the way we view history forever. The world is full of amazing discoveries just waiting to be made. You see, in the past, artifacts like these were typically found next to scrolls or other types of documents written in different languages, which enabled researchers to learn about the scripts of the time. Perhaps one day you will watch the sequel to this video, and we will finally figure it out. Who knows? We have thousands of years of history waiting to be uncovered, and I want you to be there for every new discovery. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you have a favorite artifact from the ancient world, let me know in the comments below. Since this artifact was discovered next to nothing else, it is difficult to tell exactly what language it represents. It is estimated that it comes from around the time of King David or King Solomon, but we just don't know. Because of this, we can't really tell whether it actually speaks any languages. After all, what good is a language if no one is around to speak it? This is why the staff remains a mystery, and why it will forever be known as the lost stone of languages. And it happened after many years that King Antiochus Epiphanes searched for this book, supposing that it was the Book of the Covenants, which they carefully sought out for. So could this artifact be the same staff of Thoth that was mentioned in the Bible? We simply don't know. But hey, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? What do you think? That's right, any language. And it doesn't just translate spoken or written languages, it actually speaks them. At the time, he wanted to wipe out their culture, their religion, and everything that made them different. And since he wasn't able to find the staff, he couldn't destroy it. But look at it now. Here it is, staring us right in the face and telling us stories of an era long gone by. Oh, yeah. And did I mention that this stone was also lost for over 3,000 years? Yeah, this story is truly unique. But since he knew that it was an ancient artifact, he decided to donate it to the Israel Antiquities Authority rather than sell it to a private collector. That was definitely the right choice, because this staff is irreplaceable, and everyone should be able to admire its beauty and learn from its history. In these situations, we all feel very bad and even guilty at times. The stone, which is about 4 inches tall, is currently being kept at the Israel Antiquities Authority's headquarters in Jerusalem. You see, according to the legend, the god Thoth possessed a magical writing staff that allowed him to read, write, and speak any language. He used this staff to record the language of the gods, so every word they spoke became written down in hieroglyphs on the walls of temples and tombs. And get this, he was considered the patron deity of writing, magic, wisdom, and knowledge. Does the artifact remind you of someone? Well, if so, that's probably because it resembles the biblical figure of the prophet Elijah. Remember the story of Elijah and the prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel? When Elijah called upon the name of the Lord, fire came down from heaven and consumed his offering. And then he said to the people, "Arise and eat and drink, for there is much to be said and done." 1 Kings 18, verses 36 through 39. In this story, he was able to speak with God and understand the words that were spoken to him. Just like the staff of Thoth, the archaeological find bears witness to this miraculous event. And since Elijah is mentioned in the Bible as holding a scroll, it is reasonable to assume that this artifact was what he held in his hand. According to the experts who found it, the artifact dates back some 3,200 years. That's right, 3,200 years. If you were to put into perspective how young that is, we would have to go back to the time of Ramses the Pigeon. The artifact was discovered by a member of the Israel Antiquities Authority during a routine inspection of items that had been donated to the organization. Yeah, you heard me right, donated. Someone literally just donated this to the authority. It's an awful feeling, especially when we can't find that thing anywhere. Now, Imagine if you lost something like this. Yeah, that's right. A stone. You heard me right. Just a simple stone. A group of archaeologists have recently discovered the legendary lost stone of languages. This artifact is so special that it has been dubbed the staff of the Egyptian god Thoth. But where does this name come from? But wait, there's more. The artifact also appears in the book of Maccabees, chapter 2, verses 5. We know that the staff was hidden away for safekeeping when King Antiochus Epiphanes began his campaign to destroy the Jewish people. When asked about the origins of the artifact, its current owner refused to say where exactly it came from, only that he had received it from a relative. But remember when I told you that it was magical and could speak any language? I don't know about you, but I think that this is an amazing discovery. Researchers are still trying to determine exactly what language the stone speaks, but so far they haven't been successful. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more amazing discoveries like this. Until next time, take care and remember to stay curious.